ready. Let me go jump up on all vibes. Wrong background, but here we are. There we go. There we go. So I just want to start off by welcoming you to the 12/12 portal ceremony. Yes, it is December 9th. I'm super excited as December 11th, pre 12/12 energy. As I was reflecting and reviewing, I was like, it totally makes sense that I had to be here before 12/12 to get into it. So I just wanted to share with you. The 12/12 portal is one of the most significant numerological gateways of the year. The moments where 12, which represents completion, mastery, and transcendence, meets itself again, forming a mirrored corridor of ending and beginning. Kind of like a house of mirrors. I just watched that episode in Stranger Things, in House of Mirrors, and baby, they'll have you looking at yourself very different. This is the moment again where completion, mastery, and transcendence meet itself again, forming a mirrored corridor of ending and beginning. This ceremonial experience is designed to escort you through that energetic doorway with your consciousness instead of chaos. It is your checkpoint, your recalibration, and your spiritual realignment before the year shifts into its final expansion. This ceremony blends Reiki healing, intuitive channeling, dowsing rods, and a collective tarot reading to illuminate the timelines, narratives, and spiritual assignments that are ready to dissolve. As we enter the corridor of completion, we uncover what your spirit has quietly carried all year and what it's finally ready to be released so you can make space for what's next. Dowsing rods are used in this ceremony as a tool of clarity. They help us connect to directional truth, energetic yes or no frequencies, and the deeper subconscious currents that shape our decisions. Our collective dowsing session provides a pulse check on the soul themes of this portal. What's closing, what's stabilizing, what's ready to accelerate. The rods reveal the direction the collective is moving and what spirit is amplifying for those entering this 12/12 thresholds. The tarot reading expands the story. During this guided pull, you receive a three-part transmission: the energy you're clearing, the energy you're aligning with, and the energy entering your field as the portal activates. Through channeled interpretation, you'll hear what spirit wants: your awareness, your surrender, your devotion, and your courage. This portion of the ceremony often becomes the emotional turning point, the moment the message clicks. All of this unfolds inside a Reiki supported container so your nervous system stays soft, open, and receptive. When the body relaxes, the messages land deeper. When the mind quiets, the intuition becomes sharper. When the heart steadies, you finally feel safe, releasing what has been weighing you down. This experience helps you shift from emotional survival to energetic alignment, preparing you for the new timelines the portal is ushering in. If this ceremony, if after this ceremony, you feel the pull to receive your own direct messages, your own energetic blueprint, or personal closure codes, you're invited to book a 12/12 portal personal reading. In this private session, we explore your specific timelines, your soul assignments, and your personal guidance for the shift ahead, supported by Reiki, dowsing rods, and a personal tarot reading. Enter the new cycle with intention, clarity, and spiritual support. Let's clear this vibe. Take a breath and allow your entire system to soften. Welcome to the 12/12 portal, love. Let your shoulders drop. Let your chest loosen. Let your spirit begin to rise to the surface. You've been walking toward this moment all year, whether consciously or unconsciously. This portal has been humming in your fields, preparing you, aligning you, nudging you into the version of yourself you didn't realize you were already becoming. Tonight, you're not just watching a ceremony, you're entering one. You're becoming one. So let yourself land here gently. Let your breath become fuller. You don't need to understand or analyze anything yet. For these first moments, your only job is to arrive. Feel your energy settling, your mind unwinding, your heart opening like a door being cracked for fresh air. Your ancestors, guides, and spiritual team are already present. The Reiki energy is beginning to wrap around your fields, soft, warm, and steady. The portal is opening, and you are ready. So, this is a guided visualization. If it's safe for you, I invite you to close your eyes. Let the breath drop into the body like it finally found a home. And let your exhale lengthen. Feel the world around you soften. The walls dissolve. The weight untangles. The noise fades. You are stepping into a realm where the seen and unseen braid together. With your next inhale, imagine a gentle pulse of light glowing beneath your feet. Not warm, not cold, simply alive. This is the pulse of the portal, the heartbeat of 1212. Visualize a vast cosmic hallway stretching ahead of you, tall arches, swirling numerology codes glowing along the walls, ones, twos, 12s, floating like celestial gifts. This corridor feels familiar because your spirit recognizes it. You've walked it before in lifetimes where your evolution demanded embodiment. As you step forward, the floor illuminates beneath each footfall. The universe is acknowledging you. A soft, energetic wind brushes past, lifting layers of what you've carried silently this year. Let the heaviness peel away. Let the old selves fall to the side. Let the truth step forward. And ahead, a white gold circular portal materializes, swirling with fractional light. Step towards it with reverence. Hand to heart whisper, I enter with clarity. I enter with openness. I enter with truth. When you step through, your inner world shifts. Your intuition awakens. Your awareness widens. Your spirit stands taller. You are now inside the 1212 portal. A column of radiant light descends over you. It pours through your crown like warm water. Your crown clears, Your third eye attunes. Your throat opens without shaking. Your heart expands into forgiveness and truth. Your solar plexus steadies. Your sacral warms with creativity. Your root anchors into safety. The stagnant energy of the year lifts out of your aura like smoke. Confusion, overwhelm, old obligations, emotional residue. The portal absorbs it instantly. Say to yourself softly, I surrender what my spirit no longer claims. And your energy becomes bright, clear, available, aligned. Mm. Now for our invocation practice, calling in spirit. The light shifts and a circle forms around you. Your ancestors step forward. Your guides take their places. Your higher self moves into the center. The guardians of this portal appear behind you. I speak on your behalf. We call forth only benevolent, aligned, high frequency beings of clarity, guidance, protection, and truth. We open this channel clean and sacred. Deliver what is meant for the collective. Mm. I lift the rods, the energy around may tighten or sharpen. We're here to ask spirit. Let me back up some. Oh. Mm. Asking spirit, spirit, can you show us what yes looks like? So when they cross, it's yes. Thank you, spirit. Spirit, can you show us what no looks like? No looks like open. Okay, thank you, spirit. So we ask spirit, has the collective completed the primary spiritual cycle of this year? Has the collective completed the primary spiritual cycle of this year? Thank you, spirit. Please cleanse the rods, clear out so I can ask another question. Hmm. Wait for you, spirit. Thank you so much for being here, being present. All benevolent guides, aligned, high frequency beings of clarity. Thank you for being here. Next, spirit, is an outdated identity ready to be released? Is an outdated identity ready to be released? No. Spirit, are there any outdated identities that the collective has to deal with? No. Okay, collective. Getting that new year, new me energy started early. I always do, so I love that. All right, thank you, Spirit. Mm. Is new direction anchoring? Is new direction anchoring? No. Yes. Yes. New direction is anchoring. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit, can I ask the next question? Spirit, please clear the rod so I can ask the next question. There we go. Is the unseen support already moving? Is the unseen support of the collective already moving? Yes. Oh, I love this. Thank you, Spirit. And for our last question, when you're ready, please clear the rods. Thank you. Is the next chapter, oh, yes, for the collective, is the next chapter in motion even before the portal closes? I would take that as an absolute yes. Spirit, show the motion of the next chapter. How much energy is in this collective's next chapter? Just give a little viewpoint for the room so they can see the energy that's being moved. New energy, next chapter. I'm not spinning these rods. Thank you so much for your presence. We're going to go and I'm going to ask you to join amongst the cards. Spirits, keep your energy speaking through my hands and just join me. So, as I shift from the rods to cards, I'm asking for three messages. Three messages for this portal. The first card is going to tell us what are we closing as a collective. The second card is going to tell us what are we aligning with. And the third card will tell us what is entering the collective's field. So in card one, we are looking for what are we closing. It's giving a Disney villain deck. I love pulling this deck out. We're looking for the emotional residue, the outdated role, the final lesson. The emotional residue. Spirit, knock, knock. Let us channel some energy of our benevolent guides. And what is divinely timed for this spirit? The emotional residue of the collective, the outdated role, the final lesson. Oh my goodness. Oh yes. Okay, here we go. Two cards popped out. The emotional residue, the outdated role, the final lesson. We got the Queen of Wands and we got the Three of Cups. I'm sorry. I love this card. This card came up also this week in this energy, so I'm not surprised. I believe this came up for the water elements, but I love this because the it was like the other day years old when I realized that is this what she looks like without the makeup on? Is this why we look to the mirror and outside of ourselves? Because this really isn't the beauty that we're matching within. What are we letting go? The emotional residue, the outdated role. You don't have to be old head, baby. You also don't have to look for mirror on the wall from anyone else too. The Queen of Wands appearing first, standing as the part of you who has been holding everything together through sheer willpower, confidence, charisma, and spiritual fire. This version of you who keeps showing up even when exhausted, even when uncelebrated, even when you felt like the only one carrying the vision. She represents the hyper functioning, the overgiving of energy, the performative strength, the part of you that burns bright for everyone else, even when your internal flame flickered. Spirit says you don't have to be the fire and the torchbearer and the light source for everyone anymore. This queen has been loyal, but she's tired. This chapter asks you to lay down the mantle of being the one who always has it handled. You are closing the cycle of carrying more than you share, shining beyond your own capacity, and functioning without reciprocity. Now, Three of Cups, the card of community, celebration, sisterhood, shared joy, collaborative energy. But in the closing position, this card reveals something different. You're releasing the imbalanced relationships, the situations where you poured into others who did not pour back, the communities where you dimmed yourself to keep the bonds, and the connections where you were celebrated only for what you brought, not for who you are. You are closing the chapter of overextending to be included, being emotional, being the emotional anchor without being emotionally held, occupying spaces that no longer match your frequency, being the one who energetically stabilizes the group, and playing the role of uplifter even when you needed uplifting yourself. This combination says you are done with being the one who keeps the circle together. You are done being the energetic glue. You are done performing strength to maintain connection. The Queen of Wands and the Three of Cups together reveal the end of performative alignment and the end of relationships that relied on your light without contributing to it. Spirit says you are stepping out of circles where you are celebrated for your usefulness and stepping into circles where you are celebrated for your essence. You are closing cycles of doing too much and entering cycles of being supported. Let this chapter fall away. Let this old identity of the strong one dissolve. Let the old community roles release you. The next card will show you what you are aligning with. But these cards here, these are the freedom to stop performing. These cards are the freedom to stop managing everyone else's energy. These cards are the freedom to stop shining for others at your expense. You are closing an era of overfunctioning and under-receiving. Your spirit is done with that story. Mm, I'm gonna pull that to the side. That was fucking good. And then we're gonna pull out the animal tarot for what we are aligning with. Your next posture, your new internal architecture, your energetic orientation. Let the message recognize the collective's aura. So, spirit, is the collective aligning to? What is the collective aligning to? Five cards popped out. Three of Swords, the Hanged Man, Four of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, and the Fool. Three of Swords, the Hanged One. Four of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, and the Fool. Mm, mm, First of all, we have a mix of flight and grounding. And this is so ironic because it comes after what are you aligning with, baby? All these cards rise together. Spirit shows not chaos, but choreography. This is not just alignment, this is realignment. The correction of a timeline you've long outgrown. Let's breathe into the sequence. Three of Swords. The Three of Swords here is not heartbreak. Aligning with truthful healing. It is honesty. You are aligning with the kind of healing that requires truth, not performance. You are stepping into a season where you tell yourself the truth about what hurt you, what disappointed you, what you pretended didn't matter, what you internalized instead of expressed, what you forgave too quickly, what you minimized to keep the peace. Spirit says you are ready to heal at the root and not the symptom. You are aligning with emotional truth, the kind that liberates, not dismantles. The Hanged One, aligning with stillness, surrender, and a new perspective. The next frequency asks for surrender, not as a loss, but as strategy. The Hanged One says stop forcing outcomes, stop performing readiness, stop rushing transitions. You are aligned with divine pause, divine perspective, divine timing, and divine reorientation. This is the energy of receiving new instructions. This is where your spirit rewrites the meaning of what you thought you lost or didn't receive. This card shifts you into a new vantage point, a higher angle that reveals what felt like rejection was redirection, what felt like delay was preparation, what felt like sacrifice was actually initiation. Four of Pentacles aligning with boundaries and self protection. The Four of Pentacles appears not as restriction, but as energetic discipline. You are aligning with a deeper, more sacred yes and a non negotiable no. You are no longer leaking energy. You are no longer available for every ask. You are no longer giving access that has not been earned. You are no longer betraying yourself to keep familiarity. This card locks in your boundaries, your worth, your financial grounding, your time, and your emotional bandwidth. Spirit says, hold your energy like a temple. Only what honors you may enter. Seven of Wands, aligning with spiritual standards. The Seven of Wands rise to show you're reclaiming your stance. This is the energy of choosing yourself loudly, fully, and unapologetically. Not in defensiveness, but in devotion. You are aligning with holding your ground, choosing your path even if others don't understand, refusing old narratives, overcoming spiritual fatigue, protecting your peace, standing in your truth with no wobble. This is the moment where Spirit says, no more shrinking, no more dimming, no more second guessing the assignment. Your energy has become unshakable. The Fool, aligning with a new timeline, a new identity, a new yes. Finally, the Fool. This is the portal activation itself. You are aligning with a brand new chapter, a brand new frequency, a brand new version of yourself, a brand new beginning that no longer is built on old trauma. The courage to leap before you overthink, trust deeper than fear, direction led by intuition instead of obligation. This is your rebirth card. This is where Spirit says, I'm ready now. The Fool wipes the slate, the past releases its grip, and the future bends towards you effortlessly. So, the message of this spread, you are aligning with healing that tells of the truth, healing that tells the truth, stillness that reveals meaning, boundaries that honor your worth, strength that stands unapologetically, and a brand new timeline of possibility. Spirit says, you are aligning with a new identity, not a healed version, the becoming version. You are aligning with the path that you were meant to walk, but never felt ready to choose. This alignment is not gentle, but it is correct. It is not quiet, it is divinely timed. It is not small, it is your expansion. You are aligning with the version of yourself who is not afraid to live fully. And lastly, let's get what is entering the collective's field, the blessing, the opportunity, the timeline shift. Feel it step forward. Feel its recognition. Feel its certainty. You are not chasing this energy, it is approaching. Oh God, there it is. What is entering the collective field? The fucking star card. Listen. The blessing, the opportunity, the timeline shifts. Feel it step towards you, feel its recognition, feel its certainty. You are not chasing this energy, it is approaching you. What is entering your field? The star. As this final card rises, the entire field softens. The star doesn't arrive loudly. She doesn't demand attention. She glows, and everything in your life begins rearranging itself around her light. This is the energy entering your field now. Hope restored, direction clarified, faith renewed, alignment reborn, healing accelerated, visibility increased, your spiritual path illuminated from within. The star is the moment your spirit inhales again after years of holding its breath. Let's breathe her in. The star is your cosmic reset. She arrives to tell you nothing you lost was meant to break you. Everything you endured was recalibrating your light. The star enters when your soul has completed a different cycle. Your heart has released what it can no longer carry. Your energy is finally ready to receive, and your timeline is opening in ways you could never imagine from the old vantage point. She is not a reward, she is a returning of your clarity, your inspiration, your purpose, your spiritual spark. The star is healing that finally works, not the survival mode healing, not the urgency healing, not the surface level healing. The star brings healing that reaches the bones, healing that restores innocence, healing that removes shame, healing that reawakens joy, and healing that reconnects you to source. She pours water into two places at once, your emotional realm and your physical world, bridging the gap between who you are becoming internally and what your life reflects externally. When she heals within you, she will spill outwards into relationships, opportunities, creativity, vision, embodiment, and magnetism. The star, the star is divine guidance. This is the card of being guided directly, without arrogance or fear. Spirit says you are entering a season where the signs will be unmistakable, where the right path does not have to be chased, it is illuminated, where the right decisions do not have to be forced, they feel obvious, where the right connections do not have to be earned, they resonate instantly. You become guided by resonance and not resistance. The star is spirit recognizing you back. This is an energetic rebirth of your visibility. You're entering a chapter where people see you differently, opportunities notice you, your authenticity becomes magnetic, your spiritual voice strengthens, your creativity expands, your gifts sharpen, your presence softens and strengthens at the same time, and your aura brightens. The star says, your light is safe now. You no longer have to hide your brilliance or ration your magic. The star is destiny aligning. This card marks the destiny point, a chapter shift written in your soul contract. What is entering your field is inspired purpose, soul led direction, aligned connections, breakthroughs, divine timing finally clicking, opportunities that feel like home, the version of yourself who trusts her own glow. This is the moment where the universe says, she's ready. Bring her the next chapter. The message of this card entering your field as a healing a renewal, a blessing, a calling, a direction, a destiny, a reminder of who you truly are. You are stepping into a timeline where your hope is real, your path is supported, your aura is restored, your purpose is awakening, your future is brighter than your past. The star says, you are the light now. Walk accordingly. The cards dissolve, the guides bow, the energy softens. You stand again before the white gold doorway, but now you are different, lighter, clearer, grounded, attuned, aligned. Step through the doorway. As you cross, the portal seals behind you. A sphere of golden light forms around your aura, a spiritual shield of clarity, direction, and protection. Repeat after me. I align with what is meant for me. I welcome what is arriving. I walk forward in truth. Feel the ceremony complete itself within you. You have crossed the 1212 portal. Begin to return to your breath. Return to your body. Feel your energy sitting differently now, more aligned, more spacious, more honest. You just moved through a full 1212 ceremony, Reiki clearing, energy release, dowsing rod, truth work, a collective tarot transmission, alignment, activation, integration. If something stirred in you, a message that felt personal, a shift you want to understand deeper, a timeline you feel opening, honor that pull. This is your invitation to book a 1212 portal personal reading. This private ceremony gives you your own dowsing rod session for yes or no clarifying questions, your own tarot spread, your personalized portal messages, Reiki support tailored to your frequency, and guidance for your next chapter, clear, direct, and spiritually precise. If your body knows something is shifting, trust it. If your spirit feels called, answer it. The 1212 portals open and your next chapter is already signaling itself. Book your personal session using the link in the description or in my bio. Thank you for walking this ceremony with me. May your path open beautifully from here. Ashe.